What's up guys, it's me Jeremy. People love to hate on champions. This guy's overpowered, this champion isn't fair, this guy needs a nerf, I've seen it all. The only thing that people hate more than their teams in solo queue are these 10 champions. Everyone has their own select bunch that they absolutely despise, and so I've brought together the champions that people love to hate the most. Let's get started. At number 10, it's Katarina, and with the snowballing potential she brings to the table, this avalanche of a champion is a crazy pub stomper, and when she gets a lead, it becomes an unstoppable force that leaves you and your team thinking, what the hell happened? And being great at roaming, she can pick up a few kills to start the snowball around the map without you as her lane opponent actually making the mistake of dying to her. And not to mention she has all of these ridiculous damage reduction and movement speed passives that really go a long way and result in a lot of salty opponents. At number 9, it's LeBlanc. This burst damage assassin is sure to rustle the jimmies of your AD carry when taking them down, and let's not forget her free ticket to safety by jumping back. With the quadruple jump in her kit, this champion really reminds me of Checkers, and anything with a quadruple jump in that game is a total nightmare, and LeBlanc is no exception. With easy to land burst damage and some nice kiting mechanics as well, LeBlanc is quite frustrating to face, and laning against this champion is not a fun experience. And with a passive to generate not only a clone of herself, but to give stealth, LeBlanc's survivability is way too ridiculous and leads to some gameplay moments that are very frustrating to face. Next up at number 8, it's Vayne. Any late game scaling champion can be quite annoying. You destroy them in lane, and in the next team fight you're left wondering, who the hell fed the 0-4 Vayne? Well, it was nobody, and with the stealth and tumble mechanics to outplay you, this late game monster really takes the cake for the most annoying late game playstyle that really capitalizes on the throws that you and your team are guaranteed to make in a game. And if by some miracle she does win her lane, well, she can basically 1v5 and your team is going to rage at you, and you're left feeling like you got robbed of any chance of winning the game. And at number 7, it's Yasuo. Not sure who at Riot thought seemingly infinite dashes was a good idea, but it made its way to Yasuo somehow, and to top it all off, he has this crazy overloaded kit with loads of utility, an area of effect knockup, and a friggin' wall that blocks almost everything. Although he might be a little bit easy to counterpick, if you can't get that matchup, it's going to suck, and a fed Yasuo will destroy the entire game, and is going to leave you shitting the bed with some nasty outplays. I've never seen a champion pull off highway robbery so easily when he battles it out, and you're sure to be left feeling like a few dollars short after facing a Yasuo. And at number 6, it's Nidalee. With a crazy overloaded kit, ridiculous mobility, super high range and damages, and low cooldown spears that you really don't get punished for missing at all, and it's hard to know what Riot was thinking when they made this champion. And with consistent bugs to make your spears invisible and to sometimes make her invisible as well, this jungle panther really makes you feel like there was nothing you can do. Her kit with the 2 forms is broken as hell, and the poke playstyle comboed with the fact that she can still jump in on you at any time leads to a really annoying experience to play against. And at number 5, it's Annie. Now this is a champion that is truly unbearable. The one-shot potential Annie has is through the roof, and with a point-and-click stun that is easy as hell to micro, you get left with a champion that feels like it takes no skill and just blows you up instantly. This pyromaniac requires very little mechanics to make use of, and leaves you feeling like you got cheated in a totally one-sided fight where there was nothing you could do. And you can't try to jump in on her since her stun is always going to be charged up to zone you out, so good luck trying to land any damage on her. And so, unless you're building full tank, you are not going to have a fun time playing against this face roll of a champion. At number 4, we have Fizz. This cheeky little fish brings a whole new meaning to burst damage combos with some stupid as heck invulnerability on an 8-second cooldown that does a crap ton of area of effect damage. The amount of times Fizz will one-shot you and jump out with just a sliver of HP is absolutely ridiculous and leads to a lot of moments that just feel like total BS. Getting one-shotted is never going to be a good time, but this slippery assassin really defines what it means to have no counterplay in a kit and really leads to a champion that we all love to hate. Taking home the bronze, it's Riven. Remember what I said about LeBlanc's quadruple jump? Well, Riven takes that to a whole nother level in being a resourceless, snowballing avalanche that leaves you with nothing to do in lane and the ability to 1v5 with just a couple of kills picked up. Getting beaten by a Riven never feels fair, since if she gets in range, she kinda just spaghettis all over you and you're dead guaranteed. And it doesn't help the fact that Riven players are statistically the most toxic players in League of Legends. I mean, the fact that someone plays Riven makes them literally twice as likely to AFK in the game than if they played any other champion. Oh, but it's okay though, because all Rivens are Diamond 1 Smurfs. And at number 2, it's Rengar. And let me tell you, ball is not life when you're constantly getting dunked on by this catastrophe of a champion. Rengar will continually pop out of nowhere to one-shot you with an insane gap closer with stealth, and let's not forget some nice crowd control and loads of healing in his completely broken, resourceless kit. Not sure why stealth comboed with burst damage is a thing in the game, but Rengar takes it a step further and creates some totally one-sided gameplay that leads to a lot of rage-induced moments. And God forbid this champion somehow gets a lead on you with his stealth gap closer burst damage utility combos because, well, you probably just won't be playing League of Legends for that day. And last, but most certainly least, it's Teemo. A champion does not earn the nickname Satan for no reason, and the feeling of getting away from a fight with just a sliver of HP only to step on a Teemo shroom is easily the most frustrating and soul-crushing thing to ever happen in the game. And this little Yordle shit is by far the most annoying champion in the game with his stupid little laugh, shrooms all over the map to take out half of your entire health bar, and the blind to stop you from any chance of fighting back at him. And having the stigma amongst the community certainly hasn't helped and has led to Teemo being the most hated champion in League of Legends. And that just about wraps it up. If you enjoyed the video, make sure to hit that like button to help support me, as well as you can check out some of my other videos on the screen too. And definitely subscribe for some more awesome content in the future. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you guys next time.